Gallifrey gals, Gallifrey gals, Gallifrey gals. Welcome to our sci-fi world. It's Gallifrey gals.
Would we have it any other way?
No.
Hi, Herbert. I made a big arm motion and he looked right at me. He's like, what are you doing over there?
Being a weirdo.
He's just staring at me. Speaking of staring at us, hi.
Hi.
Welcome to the Gallifrey Gals Get Wibbly Wobbly.
That's right. We're watching Doctor Who. We're in series 11.
I'm Katrina.
And I'm Paula.
Boom.
We did it. That was
Knocked it out
not
of the
bad.
park. Knocked it out of the
That
park.
was not bad.
I give us an 8 on that one. 8 or a 9. It was good.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I say a 9. I'm giving it a 9.
Giving it a 9. I said 8 or 9. You know.
Yeah, I'm bumping it up. I'm bumping it all the way up to a 9.
All right, up it goes.
Yeah. So we're on what, episode 6 of series 11?
Yeah. And
How many are in this season? Am I allowed to know?
10.
10. Okay. Ugh! Halfway already? Why?
Yeah, I know it's rough because we get like there's still like a special after the 10, so like technically 11, but whatever. Yeah, we are on episode 6. We're more than halfway through.
Wow.
Like super wild, and we are about to dive into an episode called "Demons of the Punjab." Punjab.
Ooh, that sounds very interesting. Okay.
Yeah. Let's go do this.
Let's watch it.
Let's go meet some demons of the
Punjab.
Mm.
Let's do it.
Okay.
I was the first woman married in Pakistan. Now look at me. I'm being fed shopboard cake.
Shopboard
nice
cake. These are sweet.
My favorite granddaughter.
Oh, okay.
Mummy, what? I've told you about that.
Was it Granddad's?
Broken watch.
It must never be fixed.
And we want to hear them, really. If you don't tell us, we won't know.
Yeah.
But family history and time travel?
Just for an hour.
I mean, I could, but I shouldn't.
You shouldn't.
No.
1 hour. No
Interfering.
Pretty northern Punjab. Bit of a wobble.
Oh no.
What just happened?
Not sure.
We're actually looking for a woman by the name of Umbreen.
But we agreed. Okay, get in.
I'll be there. Don't you worry.
We'll be ready.
Is this the wedding? Is that her granddad? This is the wedding day?
And who are they?
Your family, Umbrella.
Oh no, now you're interfering because you shouldn't be interacting with her.
You're Umbreen. Uncle Malik. You know, Uncle Malik.
There are loads of Uncle Maliks.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly. Well, one of
We're
those.
about 15 valleys over. I can't wait to meet the groom.
You have.
You already have.
Remember me?
Oh yeah, that's not the guy in the picture.
You're not my
Wedding in the Punjab.
I was so excited about like, oh, the wedding and her grandpa. But
Best wishes.
duh, of course that's not the guy from the picture.
Hi. Our baby brother thinks he can do everything better than me.
That's the watch.
Knew this would happen.
Yeah, shouldn't have come.
With this.
I'll help.
No.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thanks, Yaz.
What borders are they talking about?
Pakistan. Today, India's officially cut into pieces.
We're in the middle of the partition of India.
That's why she was the first woman married in Pakistan.
Welcome to the border. India, Pakistan.
Your sources must be wrong because you've just put my house in Pakistan.
With the other Muslims. Hindus have India, we both feel safe. Don't reduce it to that, brother. It's not that simple.
Look! Demons!
What the heck?
Everyone knows him as Bhakti. Umbreen and I asked him to bless our marriage.
So what are we going to tell the others back there?
They don't have to know. Asna already thinks the marriage is cursed.
Podium waves. Which could mean a dormant octonic engine nearby. The wrong word in the wrong moment. You can interfere yourself out of existence. Do you understand?
You know there are aliens here, right?
Beautiful forest.
Seems like a tunnel doorway. We got dragged through a doorway into...
The demon's lair.
Not quite like that, but you're getting the gist.
I know. I've got that now.
Like, were they trying to communicate to her, or could she just pick up on signals that others couldn't? Like,
Hey, that worked. Is that a good thing or a bad thing?
Sounds bad to me.
Thajarians are assassins.
Oh yeah.
So that's basically a bad thing then.
Why would the Thajarians target a holy man in the 1940s?
Where did you see them?
Yeah, Ryan.
I lost them in the haze as the evacuation sounded. Why are they here? How did we bring demons on ourselves?
I mean, we could at least try. No, something's happening. Something's happening.
I touched something. I touched something.
That was the stuff that was on the holy man's body.
Taking a look at that.
Keen, should have thought about that.
Over keen.
You cannot prevent this.
You just watch me.
Oh.
What just happened? No idea. But the doctor said get out of the forest. Come on.
This must be scrambling your head.
Just a bit.
Yeah, but maybe she just didn't want to tell you everything, you know. Woman's allowed to have secrets, even from her granddaughter. And I honestly don't know whether any of us know the real truth of our own lives. Because we're too busy living them from the inside.
I love Graham. God.
I
Mayday.
I adored
God,
him.
I
Yeah.
love him. It's so nice having this range of
age, this
genders and age and the companions. The doctor doesn't have to be the one to bring every perspective in.
No, stay out.
You disrupt our world.
Oh, they're so creepy looking.
Now, who are you here for?
Kill the demons.
Just exile them for now.
Tonight we celebrate, and we marry first thing. And then if we have to fight them, we will.
We can't leave now. If something happens to Omri, your whole timeline could be erased. No Yaz. We can't have a universe with no Yaz. Now, whatever's in here.
Just so pure and sweet. I love her.
That better be gone by tomorrow.
Definitely.
So come on, women with me and Mum, men over at Prem's house.
And I just love this.
This is the best thing ever.
I love Henna. Henna's great. Yeah.
Never did this when I was a man. Doctor, you and your jokes.
Can't believe it's happening. I waited so long for him. All the time he was away fighting. I don't care about traditions. I don't care about respectable... Wait, you're a doctor, right? That's respectable. Marry us.
Don't be ridiculous.
She said.
Doctor, I haven't officiated a wedding since Einstein's.
Uh-oh. It's too soon.
I know the stories of the assassins of Thajar.
We are changed.
What?
Now we are witnesses.
They're just there when people die, kind of like the memory people.
Lost, as we cannot honor our
I
own.
wonder.
No.
This is all that remains of our home. Our people. One dust.
I didn't know. I'm so sorry.
To bear witness to those alone. To see. To bear pain. Honor life as it passes. We read the time waves.
But why this family? Why this land?
His time is soon.
Where have you been? You've been gone hours. The Thajarians, they told me everything. I know what happened. And I know what happens. Prem dies today. For Umbreen to become your nanny, for you to exist, Prem has to die. We should leave.
No. I want to be sure she's safe, whatever happens. I want to look after my nanny.
The flowers don't help much. You still look like a schoolboy on manoeuvres.
These are the best clothes I have.
You look great.
This is the spot you choose?
I'm going to be the first woman married in Pakistan.
Of course you are.
I know there aren't many certainties in any of our lives. What I see in you is the certainty you have in each other. Because love is a form of hope, and like hope, love abides, which makes you, right now, the two strongest people on this planet. I'm not sure how we formalise this.
I am. That's a Hindu thing, isn't it? Tying their hands together.
How it can be our thing, if we want it to be. I'm not often lost for words, but I never thought this day would come. But we get to have this day because of Manish. You were tireless. When there was hardly any food, you took none. Will you let me feed you?
I didn't work this land for you, Umbrine. I worked it for my brothers.
Rem, your turn.
That's the watch.
I do a Muslim thing too.
Prem. It's perfect. This is us, forever.
Is that what you used to shoot the holy man? Your brother's rifle?
Be quiet.
Jeez Louise, dude.
Fight for what I
Idealistic, young
Killing a man because
idiot.
he might marry a Muslim and a Hindu, and then pretend you knew nothing.
Take your friends and leave.
Listen, all of you, there's armed men heading up the track. You have to leave now.
Where's Manish?
He's leading them here. He killed the holy man with your rifle.
Is that Sheffield? Marked on here.
My dad bought that map home from the market one day.
And you landed on Sheffield?
Such an exotic word. It's in England. Do you know that? Talking, we have to leave. I'm not leaving you here.
I'll distract them long enough to be sure you can get away. These are demons I have to face alone.
This is our home. Everyone's welcome here.
We are your people, Prem. India's your country. You and Kunal fought for this.
This isn't what I fought for.
We will watch over him now.
This is a terrible design. Was it a good wedding event?
You loved Grandad, didn't you?
Of course.
Are you happy with how your life turned out? I can't even begin to imagine what you've dealt with. And you end up in Sheffield, of all places.
I love Sheffield. Not quite as exotic as I thought it was. You want to know about the watch?
No, tell me another time.
This repeating cycle that we have in this fucked up world of you're not my right thing, you're not this, there's a line and a border, so let's kill and fucking fight over land and bullshit and blah blah blah. It's a very nonchalant way to fucking sum up years of war.
Yeah.
But before I talk too much, run in. Make sure you don't have anything.
No, you're great. This is a really good episode. This is like a top 10 of the of the whole show kind of episode, I think.
I agree. 100% I agree.
Clearly written by someone who this was their story to tell, and it's a story that me, at least, as I don't know if it's because I'm American or whatever, this is not a bit of history that I know that much about.
Mm-hmm.
So it does feel, to me, it felt like an important story to be watching, to be learning about, to be understanding more about the history of the world.
Yeah.
It was really good. I think everything about this episode was really good. I think the way we knew the dramatic irony of us knowing that Prim was going to die gave so much, we were like those characters. It gave so much weight to those scenes and like building dread and tension rather than tension being built because we don't know what's going to happen.
And then losing
they were able
them.
to build tension because we did know what was going to happen.
Yeah.
And the anticipation of it. And I just think it took a really honest look at humans and relationships and the way you can get caught up in an ideology that seems to go against everything. You know, Manish is young and idealistic in his own way and caught up, I think, in this idea that ended up meaning he was okay with not only taking life, but essentially taking the life of his brother, which is fucked. But that is a thing that happens. That's real.
Yeah, that's real.
And I feel like there was something about the way this episode was directed and written and acted that I don't feel like this didn't feel like preachy to me in any way. It was just like, here's the thing that happened.
Yeah.
Here are some people and here's the story and this is real. This happened and it still happens. And I just thought it was really beautifully presented, and just thinking about love and people coming together despite their differences, and family history, and the experiences that we have throughout our lives that lead us to where we are. And I just many things in this episode resonated with me.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And I just overall, I think this was a really beautiful episode.
Which
Yeah,
was
I think this
written
was really good.
by a man, Vinay Patel, and also Chris Chibnall, I think, helped with it, but mainly Vinay Patel. And
Yeah, I noticed the name in the opening credits with the writing.
Yeah, and I don't feel like, off the top of my head, I can't recall any episodes where we really have dove back into this sort of history, this sort of past. Correct me if I'm wrong if there's a Classic Who episode that I just don't know about, but I don't recall anything of going back in time to anything to do with Indian culture or, Muslim or Hindu or any of that, like Pakistan. Like, I think it's really important because, like you said, it's a piece of information that I know when I first watched this, I had very little information about. And have since done some research and learned a little bit more. But it just felt so important, and it felt very real. And I really like that we get to have that story tie in with Yasmin.
I think that helped. That helped make it. I think that helps tell the story, because it doesn't become just like, we're going to do a very special episode about India and Pakistan. It's like, no, we have a personal connection to this because it's directly related to one of our characters who we know and care about. And you're able to see this bigger issue through a really personal and individual lens. And I think that is really important. An important way to do storytelling.
Yeah, absolutely. And like you've already said, you said it while we were watching the episode, but just in case, like, there are people who really don't like Three Companions. I disagree. I think they're all wonderful. I think it's, like you said, an incredible way to get so many different perspectives and outlooks. And we have Graham, who's older. We have, Ryan, who's young, but is this Black young male who's going through his shit in life. And we had those confrontations in Rosa and got to deal, confront some of that shit. And
it's not all on the doctor. It actually allows the doctor to be more things, because the doctor doesn't have to be the one
who's consistently
telling everyone, doling out wisdom to everyone. Even though the doctor is thousands of years old, obviously the doctor is capable of doing it, but it's nice to have that also come from other people, and that gives some freedom for the doctor to be able to be used in different ways.
I agree.
Yeah.
And I just, I really
loved that episode.
Fucking love that episode.
It's well written. It's beautifully shot. The cinematography is beautiful.
Shot.
The scenes inside the barn, were they in the barn or whatever?
Gorgeous.
Just the lighting and it's just was so well done, and the acting is amazing, and it just really the aliens were scary looking, and
and I liked I didn't the last one of the last times I watched it, I didn't particularly enjoy the demon, like I was like kind of a little like distracted by it. But like upon rewatch, again, there's stuff that I just didn't catch the first time I watched because I was watching it at home when I'm like on my phone and maybe go use the restroom or maybe, you know, pause it and then I miss, you know, like whatever the case may be. Because them being assassins, I kind of miss like what happened there. And so they explained like we were that, but we changed because of the loss of our people. And so I thought that was a very interesting take. And like it is a little bit similar to like kind of that capturing memory in glass sort of thing, except for they're more specifically going and help like being with people who are alone in their last moments. So yeah, and I love their fucking costumes. It's so cool.
They look really cool. Yeah,
so cool. The like bones.
Yeah,
it's fucking awesome.
They look really cool.
So cool. Oh, one of my favorites. It's like you said, this is out of the entire like New Who series. This is one of my favorite.
This is up there for sure. I think. Yeah,
absolutely in top 10 for me.
Yeah.
It has that same like sort of emotional impact that Van Gogh like had, like that episode, you know, like just that sort of level of like connection and empathy and understanding and very good.
Or like Girl in the Fireplace, or one of the ones that like really makes you like feel something for this experience.
Yep. Oh, buddy. It's a good one.
It's a good one. I liked it a lot.
Oh, so with that,
if you liked it a lot, or if you didn't like it a lot, but you like watching us like it a lot, you can subscribe to the channel. You can give the video a like or leave us a comment to let us know what you think. And if you would like to financially support what we are doing here, which does make this channel possible, you can join our Patreon, which gives you access to full-length reactions and our Discord community. And other fun special surprises.
Cry for the full 50 minutes of this episode instead of 10?
Join the Patreon.
Join a Patreon. Oh man, what an episode!
Yeah, it's
fuck. Okay, that's how I feel about it.
It's gonna be hard for things to live up to that. I'll be honest. It might be all downhill from here. I don't know.
We'll see.
Yep.
So on that note, catch Gallifrey Gals next time
as we watch more Who.
Who?
The Doctor.
Hey.
Bye everyone.
Well, bye.
Hey guys, thanks so much for watching. If you liked this video, go ahead and give it a little thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when we post new content, go ahead and subscribe to our channel and hit that little bell in the corner.